Lorato, over to you. What's happening where you are? Lorato, over to you.
Hi, Nompi. Earlier on you saw us, I'm not sure if you saw us, but we were at a taxi rank. We were just trying to get the views of the general people about how things are and how they're feeling ahead of tomorrow's elections. Right now, like you're saying earlier on, we're trying to get the voices of people, young and old, to hear exactly what people on the ground, how they're feeling. Are they excited? Are they anxious? What are they looking forward to tomorrow as to the polls? So we took a drive and we found a retirement village. For so long and for many years, many a times, it's the elderly people who sometimes feel neglected and sidelined, but who still say they have a voice and they deserve to vote in this democratic country. So I found two interesting people here. Charlotte, take us briefly. You're actually supposed to have special vote, and then when you arrived this morning, you were told that you're going to vote tomorrow, but you're not actually disappointed about that. You're looking forward to go stand in the lines tomorrow because, like you said, you're driving a Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah, thank you very much, Lorato. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think that's something for everybody to do, is to vote. You know, we've got to come to a conclusion and vote right.
And why do you think it's still important for people, even at your age, to cast their votes tomorrow? And what kind of service delivery issues would you like the government that's elected to address, especially in terms of people living with disabilities?
Well, we're still alive, you know. We're still alive, so they've got to look after us. And, I mean, the best of all is my kids. I'm thinking of my kids and my grandchildren. I'm voting to give a vote towards their future. Both my kids and my grandchildren. My son just immigrated to Ireland for a better life there for his child, so it makes it difficult. But I still feel like voting. Still want to serve my country with a vote.
And then in terms of whoever's elected after the elections, what types of issues would you like them to address, especially in terms of people that are living with disabilities in the country?
Absolutely, people with disabilities. I think, you know, there is so much pain already for a long time with elderly people and children, especially children and elderly people. That's got to be looked after, and hospitals and the sick people and things like that. It's a big thing that's got to be repaired. You know, that needs a lot of attention. I would actually put I would ask that to happen. Those people must get sorted out first of all, and get children to school and jobs facilities and things like that. That's what I would pray for every day. Yeah.
And the next guest, Mambu, actually voted in 1961. I wasn't even born then. So when I was actually asking him, did you vote in 1994? And he's like, Lorato, I voted in 1961. And I was like, okay. And I thought people voted in 1994 were quite still old, but he voted in 1961. So take us back briefly to 1961 when you voted. How different was it to how things are now?
Well, I must say a big difference. Because those days, there was only two parties you can vote for. Today there's quite a lot you can vote for. So you must decide now which one you're going to vote for. And my opinion is that the people must stop looking at the leader of them. They must look at the country. What the country needs. You know, because we got children, we got everything. So what can you do? You must look at the future of the country. So that's why we must decide for who we're going to vote, and we hope that person or that party going to make a difference in this country.
And also you were saying that you're going to vote tomorrow and you're pretty excited. Whoever is elected tomorrow, what type of issues, just personally, would you like them to assist people like you with?
That's that's a good question, because such a lot of things must be changed in this country, and I don't think it will cost that much to change like hospitals, as she said, the hospitals, the schools, the clinics, and all that sort of thing. Because there's a lot of poor people in this country. They can't afford to go to hospitals a private hospital. Almost go to, I be in a Livingston for 2 days, and I was sitting there and I was tears in my eyes, looking at the people who sit there for days and days to get help. So I hope they're going to do something about it.
Well, that was the voice of the elderly here at the retirement village in Port Elizabeth, saying that they need to improve the hospitals, make the health facilities more better for citizens in this country. But for now in Port Elizabeth, it's back to you in studio.